So here's my list of the top 5 passive income streams that are going to be huge in 2025. No, 5 is affiliate marketing. Now, if you're new to the space or just looking for some extra cash flow, this could be one of the best options for you. If you have any sort of audience, whether it's social media presence or a website, you can become an affiliate marketer. All you need to do is sign up to an affiliate program like Amazon Associates, which is completely free to join, and get your unique tracking link. You can then paste this into a Linktree bio, since you can't put it in posts or send it out via email, newsletters, and other platforms. Then, whenever someone clicks on your link and makes a purchase, you earn a commission. What's great about this is that you do and need to create your own product, and you do and need to handle any customer support or shipping. It's basically promoting other people's products and services with your audience and making money when they buy. So you can see why this will continue to grow in popularity in 2025. Because there's very little upfront work and minimal skills required. It's something that anyone can start today. Next on my list is rental real estate. Now, even though this has been around for hundreds of years, it's still one of the most profitable ways to make passive income. There's lots of different strategies that investors use. But the most common way is to buy a property, renovate it, and then rent it out to a tenant. This can provide not only a steady cash flow from the rental payments, but also long-term capital appreciation as the property value hopefully appreciates over time. But this strategy isn't without its risks. It does require a fair amount of capital to get started with and tenants to manage, which can be a headache if you don't find the right one. But you can mitigate these risks by working with a reputable real estate agent and doing your due diligence when selecting a property and screening tenants. And if you want to learn more about how to invest in property, we made a detailed guide which you can download for free. Next up on our list is peer-to-peer lending. Peer-to-peer lending has seen a surge in popularity in recent years, and it is easy to see why. With platforms like Lending Club and Prosper, investors can now lend money to individuals or businesses looking to borrow money at an interest rate higher than what banks offer. The process is simple. Investors create an account, select the loan amount and term, and then wait for borrowers to apply and be approved. Once approved, the borrower will repay the loan plus interest over the selected term. Now, while peer-to-peer lending can be a great way to diversify your investment portfolio and generate a steady stream of passive income, it's important to keep in mind the risks involved. As with any form of lending, there is always the risk that the borrower may default on their loan. To mitigate this risk, it's important to do your research. Diversify your loans across multiple borrowers and only lend what you can afford to lose. Then we have high-yield savings accounts and CDs. These are both relatively low-risk, low-return options that allow you to earn interest on your deposits. With high-yield savings accounts, you can earn a higher interest rate than a traditional savings account and can easily access your money when needed. On the other hand, CDs typically offer a higher interest rate than savings accounts in exchange for a longer time commitment. Now, the main advantage of these options is that they are FDIC insured, meaning that your deposits are protected up to $250,000 in the event that the bank fails. However, the interest rates on these accounts are typically lower compared to other investments such as stocks or bonds. Plus, if you need to access your money before the CD matures, you may have to pay an early withdrawal penalty. Despite these drawbacks, high-yield savings accounts and CDs can be a good option for those who prioritize safety and liquidity, especially in times of economic uncertainty. Finally, the last one on my list is dividend stocks. Dividend stocks have been around for decades and are a popular choice among investors seeking passive income. When you invest in a dividend stock, you are essentially buying a small piece of ownership in a company which entitles you to a portion of the company's profits. These companies typically have a history of paying dividends regularly, providing investors with a steady stream of passive income. Popular dividend stocks include Johnson & Johnson, Coca-Cola, and Procter & Gamble. Now, while dividend stocks can be a great way to generate passive income, it's important to do your research and choose wisely. Not all dividend stocks are created equal, and it's important to consider factors such as the company's financial stability, dividend payout ratio, and future growth potential. Additionally, it's important to diversify your investments and not put all your eggs in one basket. Now, if you want to take things to the next level, we've got 2 bonus items for you. No, One is real estate investment trusts, commonly known as REITs. These are companies that own and operate income-producing real estate properties. They own everything from shopping malls to office buildings and apartments. By investing in a REIT, you can get exposure to the real estate market without having to buy, manage, or sell properties. Instead, REITs are traded on major stock markets and are a great way to diversify your investment portfolio. The best part about REITs is that they are required to distribute at least 90% of their taxable income to shareholders in the form of dividends, making them an attractive option for those looking for passive income. And finally, the ultimate passive income stream is creating your own digital product. This is by far the most profitable thing you can do online, but it's also the hardest because you have to come up with the idea first. It doesn't matter if you choose to sell online courses, Notion templates, website themes, or digital art. If you can nail this, then you can create the thing once and sell it infinitely. For example, my friends at Skillshare have built a massive online learning community where creators can monetize their skills and expertise. Now, every single course creator on Skillshare earns passive income through course sales and sponsorships. And some of the most successful creators on the platform have been able to quit their day jobs and earn 6 figures a year simply by sharing their knowledge and passion with others. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.